All right, thanks for stopping by. What's new in the Matty Wagon today? Well, I've been doing some tinkering I want to show you about. I had decided that I would really like a divider curtain back here between where the bed stops and the trunk space begins. So I've got about 17 inches of trunk space between the edge of the bed and the back door. And you know, I pile a bunch of junk back there. And last night I slept with this curtain up, and it just seemed so comfy and so cozy. So let me give you a shot of the trunk space. I've cleared it out a little bit. I've still got some stuff back here. Let me tuck this curtain up out of the way, because I'll have to do that when I need the fan, you know. I'll need to tuck the curtain back. So here is my bucket that hangs here, and it's filled with chips, trail mix, cookies, stuff like that. Down here is my trunk space. So from where my hand is over to the door is about 17 inches. And I have removed this panel to give me a little pocket back in here. This is where I keep other items, my dartboard and cans of spray and things like that. The other door I've done the same thing, and I keep wood blocks that I use under my tires to level when I'm camping, so I can level the van. There's my bike seat. But from here to here is where I store the e-bike. It folds up and it sits right here. Let's go outside and open the doors. I'll give you a shot from there. And the curtain is just held up with magnets, so it's very simple. You know, it's actually not a curtain. It's a really thin $5 blanket from Walmart. At first I put the curtain up, and then I realized I need that curtain for the front glass. So it's just a cheapo blanket. And it just, that fabric in here, you know, I have no fabric anywhere, so it gives it a little more of a cozy, warm feeling. Okay, let's step outside. So I keep these blocks. This is what I drive up on if I have to get level. And of course I have my shovel, some other cans of WD-40 and stuff like that. And I made this cover here for the propane tank. It's just an old floor mat that I had that I split, so I put it into a right angle. And there's the propane tank behind it. And when I leave the door open and the sun beams in, this shades the propane tank. So when I go and load up the e-bike, I just take the bucket down, set it on the ground, move the seat out of the way, and the bike sits right here. And then the bucket hangs back up, and the bottom of the bucket sits perfectly on the rear rack of the bike. So it sits nice and stable. It doesn't swing around like that. And I cut the blanket so it goes down a little past the bottom of the mattress. So when I have to move it, when I'm loading the bike, I can put it up on the bed and it'll stay there. And it just gets it out of the way. And it also protects my sheets and blankets from any dirt that might be on the e-bike. It'll catch on here. And since this is $5 at Walmart, you know, if it gets dirty enough and I can't wash it anymore, I can just throw it away and get another one for $5. So it's a way better option than a curtain, because curtains are never cheap. I don't know why curtains are so expensive. And a lot of people used to ask about the fan. Yeah, I chose to put it in the back door. I just cut the glass out with a razor blade. And if you put WD-40 on a razor blade, it'll cut right through that rubber that holds the glass on any vehicle. And I went to Home Depot and I bought some diamond plate aluminum. I ended up painting it black, but you can see the diamond plate in there. And I bought 2 of them to make it stronger, and just mounted the fan there. That way I didn't have to cut any holes in the roof. There's no holes in this roof. Even for the wires that come through, they all come through right here. And there is a little louver that's cut out from the factory that's right behind this thing, It already has rubber grommets in it and everything. You just take this off and you can fish your wires through it, and then they come through the other side to the inside and they run along the inside of the wall there. So absolutely no drilling in this roof. So no holes equals no leaks and no maintenance, no replacing old caulk and stuff like that every couple of years. But I do like the partition, just a divider between my bedroom and my garage, so to speak. I'm just going through a phase where I'm motivated to make the van more comfortable on the inside. You know, it's always been practical, but now I'm just trying to make it a little more appealing on the inside. So Amanda's gone to town. She's picking up some supplies. And I needed some things to finish my tinkering today. I'm out of Gorilla Tape. Can you imagine? So I started to panic. She said, don't worry, I'll go to the store and get some Gorilla Tape. And she's also getting a poster board because I'm gonna make the new privacy panels up here and these, and for this one. So lots of tinkering to do when she gets back. And I think I'll take a bike ride. My back is about 80% healed up. So it's a beautiful day for a bike ride. So I think I will probably end the day doing that. I want to go back on the inside, just sit and admire my creation. That is so much better to me, so much more homey. Who would have thought just something like adding more fabric and a curtain and just hiding the junk in the trunk space? Oh, I almost forgot. I got to show you how I've improved my countertop space. So here on the edge, I've added this little stopper. See, it's about a 1/2 inch tall. It's just Velcro. The bottom layer is Velcro adhesive and then just extra strips of Velcro on top. Just layer after layer after layer until I got it up as high as I wanted it. And it's to catch stuff like this. When I turn a curb, this won't slide off. And for my stove, I have 2 little spots of Velcro here. Show you how this works. And 2 under the feet here. So before I drive off, I stick it right there and it's stuck. This hangs right here. And there's times, you know, I keep like a mug here and these little bowls and stuff. So it'll catch it and it'll hit and it won't just slide right off the edge there. I used to have some kind of silly string thing going across. It was just dumb. So I thought, you know, I need something more stable, more permanent, not too high, but just enough to catch items from sliding off and hitting the floor if I forget to put them away. There's a lot of times I jump up in the driver's seat, turn the key, drive away, and I've left things up here. So in case I was to forget to attach the stove or attach the pot, it would hit here and catch. So that's just the little improvements and little tinkering things that I'm doing that's making life better. So the next thing I have planned is to go through these drawers and organize all my kitchen items. See, I've got pots and pans in here, cutting board. Need to organize these. Also need to work on my tool drawer. Let's check the fridge. Oh, I need to put some beer in that fridge. That's what I need to do. And another thing I have planned is it's time to replace this organizer. I keep things in it, you know, Q-tips, liquid soaps, shaving cream, bathroom items, pretty much, scissors. But it's getting dirty. See, it's getting kind of stained around the edges from, I've had this thing up, what, 4 years? Yeah, I think 4 years. So got it from Amazon. I used to have a clear one, but I didn't like that. You could see all the stuff through it, you know. I kind of like to conceal some things like that. But it's just getting worn out. So that'll need to be replaced, and that'll be on the to-do list. I am glad you stopped by. Thanks for watching. Take care, be well, and smash the bell.